Welcome back to
Hello.
Resinless Behaviour.
Oh yeah, we got the name. I forgot.
We did. We do have the name, and it truly is at this point Resinless Behaviour, because my god, there's not really much to do right now.
I have not played Genshin in the last week,
It's rough.
It's because I'm on a break. I'm on a vacation.
You do be breaking.
But I do be breaking, and I was like, you know what? If I'm going to take a break from streaming and stuff, I should take a break from the game that I play.
Yeah.
So honestly, really Resinless Behaviour.
Yeah.
And my resin has been capped for a week now.
Oh god, don't tell them that.
Cut that out.
Cut that out. Don't keep that in. Oh god, I don't know, dude. I feel like since the last podcast, there's not been too much information apart from the new live stream for 3.6 and stuff, which we will obviously get into the juicy details. But overall, I don't know. The second half,
okay.
The second half of this patch has been dry.
Boring.
Yeah, it's been like the Sahara for me.
The thing
dude.
is, I think the beginning of it started off strong.
Oh, so strong.
And then like the story quest was great. You know, new character. Wait, 3.5 was Dea, right? Like Dea was announced or came out, or was that 3.4?
No, that was 3.5.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Everything just blends in together. But like it started off strong, and then like once the events were kind of done, the story was done, and all of this, it was like fizzle.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of missed the shorter patches.
The shorter
I know for
patches?
a little bit. Yeah, I know for a little bit we were like, oh my god, this is too much, especially for content creators. But then now that we don't have them, I'm kind of miss them.
I feel like some patches feel longer than others, and it depends on what happens. Because like I expect 3.6 to feel fleshed. Like I feel like, oh yeah, dude. Maybe
like a lot of flesh.
Maybe so much flesh. Oh.
Flesh.
Oh my god, yes.
I hate that word, flesh.
It's such an awful word. It's like a moist flesh. Ugh.
I like moist more than flesh.
I can see that. But no,
moist. Okay, it's fine for flesh.
I do.
Anyway,
I expect it to feel more fleshed out because I don't know. 3.5, we got a fantastic Archon quest, fantastic story quest, fantastic event.
Yeah.
And then in the second half, we had the fungi event, which was...
I didn't even do it.
I mean, it was fine.
I didn't even do it, dude. People told me, like, I asked chat because we were streaming, and I was like, all right, guys, let's be honest. This is worth it. Like, I don't want to do something like if you guys don't really care about it. I honestly don't really care about it. Like, and they were like, it's. I was like, we're not gonna do it then. I had like no desire to do it at all.
It was interesting because
Was it?
No,
no, it wasn't. I'm lying.
I mean,
Stop being a white knight, Bran, okay?
I'm trying to see the light side. I know a lot of people really enjoyed this event. I just feel like they should have kept the Theater Mechanicus separate as its own thing instead of making it this fungus thing, because the Theater Mechanicus was... I had quite a bit of fun with it last time. It wasn't this phenomenal event that I absolutely adored, but like I vividly remember the last one being in Inazuma where the Ruin Gods were coming at you and stuff, and you could lower the platforms and make them fall, and it was fun. Whereas this just kind of felt like 1, 2, 3, 4 simulator. You know?
See, yeah, I don't know. I saw like the gameplay for it, and I was like anytime it's like a Mechanicus thing, I check out. I really don't care about it. Like, it's just not my thing. Yeah. And that's okay to not do every freaking event. Like, the Primos are nice, but like,
yeah.
I was like, I don't care, honestly.
Yeah, of course. No, I feel that. And then we had we currently have the Leyline Overflow thing, or the Domain of I think it's Leyline Overflow.
I think it's Leyline Overflow, yeah.
Which, I'm going to be honest, I love.
I mean, they should make that a monthly thing at this point.
I mean, I feel like they pretty much have, to be honest. It seems to happen so often. But, I mean, it's always a useful event. Is it fun? No, you're doing the same stuff you normally would be. Is it useful? Very.
Yeah.
For building characters.
I mean, you're just getting rewarded more for what we do, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I think we're in a weird spot now where we are gearing up for 4.0. And like I'm not saying like we're already gearing up. I'm just saying that like we're getting there.
Because you're right. I mean, we are.
Yeah, like I just feel like 3.5 started very strong, and then it kind of fizzled out, and then I'm hoping 3.6 is strong throughout, or at least this is gonna sound weird, or at least mid throughout. You know, I don't like it when it starts really strong and then it just like dies.
Yeah, you know? I completely agree. I feel like it's a weird one for me, dude. Like genuinely. I think it depends on what order things are released in, because don't forget as well, we're getting a whole new area. That's always good.
Yeah, and I'm excited for that area because it looks really cool. Like lore and stuff too.
New enemies, new lore, which I'm super excited about. The Sovereign lore.
We gotta talk about the new enemies.
Oh dude, God. We do. The new Abyss Mummy, dude. Oh.
Yeah, we're one step closer to having scythes as a weapon that we can use, bro. Yeah. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it is exciting. But yeah, we've got all that, and that's like what we know of. And then there's also Baiju's story quest, which I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of hoping comes out second half.
It probably
so
will.
that we've got something second half. I think it'd make sense. I know a lot of people will want it sooner, but if he's not coming till the second half, then surely we don't get a story quest before we can even pull for him, right? I don't know. It doesn't make too much sense to me. I kind of hope it's that way, so then we've got at least a few weeks to explore the new area and let that sink in and just vibe and have a good time. Yeah. Because we also have the huge event too. Yeah,
like the whole like X Games Olympics thing, whatever, Hogwarts thing, whatever it is.
Yeah, the Goblet of Fire. Cool. It does. I think it looks sick. It depends though, because I mean, I feel like here's my take on the event stuff. After looking back at it and thinking about it, I think the main event stuff looks like it's going to be very cool. A bit of lore, cool character interactions. Then the events to do with it, like the mini games and the mini events, kind of feel like it's, and I love this, by the way. I think this is a great thing to do. I'm not interested in all of them, but it feels like they've got something for everyone.
Yeah, I think that was something that they even said that in the live stream. Like, there's something for everyone, especially like if you're not into this, you got this and this and that. So I'm excited for it. It looks really fun. I think the thing I'm most excited for though is the Nahida story quest and the new area.
Yeah, same.
And then, dude, the boss, the new boss, the mechanics, dude.
I think they're starting
to. Yeah, it looks like he's straight out of Bloodborne, dude.
It's actually straight from the ocean.
Beast. Yeah.
Have you seen the oh god, hold on. I gotta find an Ashikai tweet where Ashikai was talking about Dvalin, Ajdaha, and a pep. It's actually really cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then the Sealy in the comments, because that's what they're actually based off of.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Under the sea. Dude, some of these comments are so funny.
Agreed.
Oh, whoa. So these are actual creatures?
Yeah, I think a lot of them are actual creatures. In the comments, there's another couple of images too that look more like a pep, but it's super, super cool. I think it's sick. A lot of the stuff in Genshin's based off of like real stuff too, that you would never think.
You're telling me that Inazuma is actually based off of a real world place? Like, you're gonna tell me it's based off Japan or Tokyo or something, right? Bro, I'm saying that because I have people in my chat. They're like, what do they say? They say something like, oh, Inazuma looks like this one place in this anime. And I'm like, there's these places actually exist. Way before anime, way before Genshin Impact.
I'm not judging.
I swear to God. They're like, whoa, this place looks just like this place from this anime. I'm like, Shibuya, in Japan, Tokyo, like, hello? Real places?
Oh, God. That's funny.
Yeah, swear to God.
That is good. I had similar things, but not
not that.
Yeah, that's funny. That is good. What are you excited for in terms of reruns and characters for 3.6 that are confirmed? Obviously.
Okay, can we first and foremost talk about how they were just like, oh yeah, and here's the new story quest and trailer and all this, and here's the banners and all that. Anyway, moving on.
By the way, did you miss the banners on the intermission?
Yes. Okay. Well, so when we started the live stream, we missed like the first half of the trailer because it was just black screen. I thought it was just me, but apparently it was everyone. And then secondly, I missed the first run, and I was like, and then my eye caught Baiju and Kave and all of them and Ganyu. I was like, wait, are they showing banners? I was like, wait, who's first? Who's first? And my chat was like Nilu and Nahida. I'm like, why are they doing it this way?
Yeah, it was
maybe
very
they were
odd.
trying to do it. Yeah, it was so weird. Maybe they were trying to like save time or something.
I know a lot of people really liked how quick this live stream was, but it felt so rushed to me.
It did. It didn't feel quick. It felt rushed, and there's a difference. And I do like how short it was, because I mean, your homeboy's gotta sleep. Okay, I gotta get up early for that. And so I was like, cool, let me post this to YouTube. I'm going back to sleep. So I was happy it was short, but the whole vibe of it felt very rushed. And why was Dory there? Like, I love her, but like, why was she there? I thought she was gonna have.
Really?
Well, let me say the voice actress.
Oh yeah, the voice actress of Dory.
Voice actress and the character of Dory, I like. So I'm not. I said that because I'm not trying to sound like a Dory hater. But like, my question is, why was she there? Yeah. God, Genshin Twitter is a whole different thing. But why was she even there? You know.
It was interesting. I don't know. I
thought
think
she had something to do with it and nothing.
Well, I think she still could. The two things that I can think of is that, number one, she has ties with Alice, which we already know. And maybe we'll get some Alice stuff. Maybe she'll be in the quest. Don't know. Second thing, which is probably more plausible, is the ties she has with Kave, right? Like, Kave built her
probably
palace stuff, and I don't know. Maybe that. Is she even on the? Have we had 4 stars for the banners yet? I don't think we have, right?
No.
She's got to at least be on the banners then, right?
You would think, right? I mean, would anyone want to wish at that point, though?
Well, I mean, she's not that bad, you know? I don't know.
Would you rather use,
I got my first Ori.
Anyone else? Your first Ori?
Yeah, because I didn't.
Yo, speaking of,
I didn't get her in the event. I refused.
Guess which character Audie does not have?
Doro.
No, that's a more easier one. Like, okay, maybe you don't have
Beto.
that. No, she's got a Beto. She uses Beto.
Chongyun.
Official. She has 0 officials.
What?
0 officials. And she's been playing. How long have you been playing for? 2 years at this point? About 2 years.
How do you not have official?
That's what I'm saying. How do you not? I think they gave official away for free at one point. But she has official skin. That's the funny part. But she has 0 officials. And I was like, why don't you have official? And she's like, I don't like both characters. And I think it's the cutest thing. I'm like, you honestly just use Oz. It's like, well, I see Audie plays the game the way everyone should play the game, right?
To have fun.
Playing characters that you like. That's how she plays, which I respect. I'm over here stressing about my ratios and my ER, and she's just like,
plus ratio.
I like Coco and I like Raiden, just whatever, just play the characters I want. So I respect it, but I just it blew my mind that she's like, I don't even have official. And I'm like, wow,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Beto was my last when I was playing at the very least. When I first started, Beto was the last 4-star that I got.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so I never really got a chance to try it because I already had full teams built by then.
Right. I mean, Beto's pretty good. I kind of like half built her, and like the counter is really cool, especially when you like land it and then like the big number comes up and you're like, ooh, I like that.
And then parrying the grass.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
I know.
It's actually pretty cool. I didn't even know you could do that.
But yeah, what were you talking about at that point? 4 stars on the banner. Yeah, we don't know yet.
Oh yeah, they've got to be announced soon, dude. The patch is in like 2 days, 3 days. It's got to be tomorrow.
Will, yeah, and we probably won't get character demos for Baiju. And I was like gearing up for that this weekend.
Dude, it sucks.
But then I forgot. I was like, oh wait, they're second half, so I don't have to worry about it.
It sucks. Oh, does it suck? Because
not for me. I'm on vacation, so I was like, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, working like crazy this past week. I didn't take a single day off.
Really?
Yeah, I was having fun.
Damn,
playing horror games, not necessarily just on Genshin.
The bait, dude. I was having fun.
Well,
not playing Genshin.
No, I was having fun on Genshin too. He's doing like the meme build reviews and stuff, and then the
Yeah.
Spiral Abyss stuff.
The new Spiral Abyss just came out, right?
I think so.
Is it
yeah.
still Waynewt?
Of
Which, by
course
the
it is.
way,
yeah, it's Waynewt.
Waynewt?
Yeah.
That's how you pronounce it?
No, it's not.
Waynewt?
Weenut.
No, they said Waynewt in the live stream.
Didn't hear it. Doesn't
You're right.
matter.
I didn't hear that
It's
either.
Weenut.
I must have misheard.
Weenut.
We nut together. Wait, what? Cut that out.
Candace
Anyway,
toes. Oh, that's our safe word now, dude. Candace toes.
no, we nut together. That's the word. If you watch the entire thing. We're supposed to say it at the end. Never mind.
Do I want to read that in the comments for the next 2 weeks?
No, you probably don't.
we nut together. Like,
Yo, speaking of, did you see that one content creator that like told his whole fan base to like go around and comment like something about Waffle House?
oh, dude, don't bring that up. No, now they're all gonna fucking do it. Bob, cut that out.
No, they can't because they only had a time limit on it, and so they can't do it anymore. And they stuck to the time limit. But I'm just saying we should do that with We Nut Together, where it's like go
Like the
all
Waffle-
over YouTube.
What was it? Like the Waffle House has new
Manager or
management
something.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
weird.
something like that. And he was like, by the 31st, you guys have to stop. And if the creator doesn't like it, please respect their wishes. We should do that with We Nut Together. Like go all over YouTube until April something. Just say We Nut Together.
Let's do it until April 10th.
April 10th. Got it. That's. I was on board with you.
No, that could get. I feel like if someone reads the Waffle House has a new host, that's what it was.
That's what it was. Yeah.
It's a bit different to someone reading We Nut Together. That sounds so menacing, dude.
We Nut Together. Oh my god.
Like We Nut Together if you want. Sometimes.
If you want.
Yeah.
If you want, sometimes, occasionally. I don't know.
On a Sunday.
Dude, this is what happens when I don't stream or play Genshin for a whole week. I feel so energized.
Yeah,
right
this is
now.
what happens when I don't sleep.
Yeah, I take breaks. You overwork yourself.
It's a great combo, dude.
Yin and yang, bro. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Taking a break has been very nice though, and I had my editor do all the YouTube stuff this week, except I made the thumbnail right. But like, not even playing Genshin, man. Like, and the thing is, I'm not even burnt out on Genshin. I was just burnt out on working so much with content. So I was just like, I'm gonna just take a break from everything, and it's been so nice.
A lot of people,
good.
A lot of people who've never really done content creation or just want to hate on people for no reason, genuinely do not understand, I think is the right word, the amount of work that goes into the back end of this stuff.
They don't. And you can explain it and people will still be like, that's an easy job. It's like, okay, you can tell yourself that.
There's never a mental day off. Even if you take a break, you're still constantly looking at analytics. You're still constantly on Discord catching up with people. Everything. Like there is no days off. You're always mentally checked in.
I sit at my desk for 13 hours a day. It ain't fun.
He nuts.
It ain't fun.
At his desk.
Together.
Well,
Together. Occasionally, sometimes.
not at this desk. Right?
Oh, check underneath.
Oh, no.
Left corner.
What is this?
But no, like content creation is so freaking hard, dude. Like, especially if you're doing it as a career.
Yeah.
Like you can just stream for fun, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like to actually make money to pay your bills and to grow a community and to grow in like numbers and stuff,
And to pay
that's a
for
whole
the
new ball game.
Dr. Pepper addiction, dude. My
Is that
God.
what your Dr. Pepper looks like in UK? Show me that bottle again.
Don't judge him.
I'm not judging your Dr. Peepums. I just want to see.
It's fine.
Let me see the logo.
He wants to see the logo.
Show me the logo.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying. You want to see what my Dr. Pepper looks like?
He said fuck you, but yeah, I do. Is yours in the weird, like, round bottles?
Do you think our bottles in America are circles?
Not round, but like...
With a little top and just like...
They got little fat bellies on them, you know? We have those for
Because
like
you think Americans are fat? Is that what it is?
Fuck.
Your bottles got pot bellies on them.
Dude. Some bottles are straight like ours, and then some bottles go down, and then.
This is what it looks like.
Dude, it is. You know, you can see
What do
I
you
mean.
You said a belly.
No. Okay.
Yours is just as fat as mine.
Okay.
Let's compare each other's.
Well, God.
Put it together.
No, Audie, you know what I mean, right? Like our lids go out and then down, like straight, and then those ones are like, ooh.
She literally just said, "Ew, look at look at his tip on the bottle."
What do you mean? My tip is fine.
Because you're just like cap and then womp, and I have like a little bit of a neck on mine, you know. So you can like hold it like
dude,
this.
okay,
right?
listen, Spotify listeners, what?
Oh, yeah, for Spotify, we're comparing our Dr. Pepper bottles together. By the way, dude, people listening to this on Spotify, they be like, "What are they talking about?"
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ!
We have to keep this into the video, by the way. But no, this is what mine looks like. This is like the logo and everything.
Okay, listen, there's nothing wrong with those bottles. I actually think those bottles are more aesthetically pleasing. However,
mine?
Yeah. But, like, it's also smaller, right? Like, these are 2 liters. Yours are 1.5 liters, I think. I could be wrong.
2 liters.
Okay, so you can see what I mean. Like, you put your hand on that shit, it's covering almost half the bottle. I put mine on. It's long. It's a long boy, dude. This is like the difference between a submarine and a.
This is a gallon water jug. Compared it to.
I feel inadequate as fuck now.
Yeah, no, yours are tall and skinny, and mine are girthy and like shorter.
Yeah, do you see what I mean about the top though? How it like goes. This goes like pretty much straight out. Yours.
Yeah.
Goes down and then just goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you had to put a sound effect on the bottles, mine would be. Yours
would be like.
Okay, that works. Yeah, Doctor. Jesus Christ, we're so unhinged, dude.
I know. We gotta leave all that in though.
Yeah, I mean it works.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Genshin Impact.
Taking days off, taking time for yourself. It's important, so you can
touch grass.
Talking about
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. Yeah. But no, content creation is difficult. It's hard. It's not just sitting in front of a screen and playing a game for 3 or 4 hours a day. It's a hell of a lot more than that. Like a hell of a lot more.
So I went and went to go get a new car and stuff, and like explained to them like what I do for a living, right? And they're like, "Oh, so you just like sit and play video games?" And dude, I took so much offense to that. I laughed at him. I was like, "No, that is not what I do for a living. I wish."
So, you know, if people say that to me, I just say yes.
Yeah, that's what I do. No,
yeah, because it's just easier, dude. Like so many people
they're explaining it,
depending on who it is, I guess. But if it's like older members of my family and stuff like that are like, wait, so you just play a game on a computer and make money? It's like, yeah,
I do.
Crypto, NFT,
NFTs, crypto.
Like, hey,
Amazon
Grandma,
FBA.
You want to buy my monkey on a boat?
Oh, Jesus, are NFTs still a thing?
I don't know. Hopefully not.
Probably not.
They probably
I haven't heard of anything.
I doubt they'll ever go anywhere.
I think the market crashed for them.
Hell yeah.
Good.
We won, gamers.
We did. We did win.
It was a long fight. Are you excited for the banners? The new banners? Sorry.
Yeah, that's what you had asked me originally. I am. I really want more cons for Nahida.
Okay.
Because I have her at C0, but I use her a lot, and C2 I think is what allows Dendro reactions to crit. So especially with Nilou, that's gonna be nice. I don't want any more Nilous because I already have her, and I think she's fine the way she is.
Yeah.
I don't need the weapons on that one because I have both. And then Baiju. Oh, I don't care for Ganyu. I love Ganyu, but I don't really use Ganyu anymore.
Listen, I'm sorry.
She's just so slow.
She's also just there again. Like, I'm sorry, but Ganyu?
Yeah, that was random. I was like, Surely it'll be Eula.
Like, hey, I'm happy for you Ganyu wanters that don't have Ganyu yet or that want cons. Trust me.
She's very strong.
I feel like she's already been in a 3.x patch, however, on a banner.
I feel like she was just here for some patch, and I don't remember which one it was, but
it might have been 3.0 or 3.1 or 2 or something. But I feel like she was already here, and like so many people want Eula, dude, and they just keep throwing cryo characters left and right.
You mean Nayaka? No. Shenhe? No. Ganyu?
Eula's just gone, dude. She's gone.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for Baiju, but I am so incredibly excited for Kaveh, dude.
Okay, are you more excited for Kaveh than Baiju? Because that's 100%. How I am. That's how I am, dude.
Easily, 1,000,000%.
When they showed off what they did, I was like, dude, Baiju's awesome. And then Kaveh, I was like, okay, let's see what Kaveh does. Bro, doesn't get hurt by Dendrocores? That is game changing. That is amazing. And then he can make them burst whenever he wants. That's what she said, I guess.
He can make them nut together.
We nut together. No, Kaveh seems really good. And it might even get to a point where I don't even want to use Nahida on a Nilou team. You just run Baiju for the shields and heals, Kaveh to not get hurt by the Dendrocores, Nilou, and then Coco maybe? You don't even need Coco, I don't think, at that point.
You could use Alhaitham for main DPS damage.
True.
It's gonna open up a lot. I think Baiju will definitely open up a lot, being the first Dendro shielder healer damage did. Yeah. Although listen, I have so much praise to give to Hoyo for Baiju, the design, the way the kit looks so far.
Yeah.
And Kaveh. But I have to bring this up. I have to. Because if I don't, I just don't know, dude.
Okay.
We got a moldy donut. We got donut 2.0 that's worse than the donut?
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't they just as of recording today, they just showed off what it does, right?
Yeah, HP. It's a HP main stat. I've got it up now. Yeah, 608 base attack. For 3 seconds after using an elemental burst or creating a shield, the equipping character can gain the primordial Jade Regalia effect, which restores 4.5 energy every 2.5 seconds, and gain 0.3% elemental damage bonus for their corresponding element type for every 1000 max HP they possess, up to 12%. It also takes effect when they're not on the field, but that basically, in my eyes, means that's going to be for a full HP character. And other than Baiju, you're pretty much only going to use that on Coco, but maybe? You've already got the donut. Like,
yeah, see, I don't have donut, so like I'll probably still go for it.
Me either, but I've seen a lot of people, and I don't know how accurate this is because again, I'm not huge on the meta and keeping up with stuff. But I have seen a few people saying that the prototype Amber is actually better.
Really? I can see that.
Apparently, I don't know.
I think the weapon is just too niche. Like, it's just like really just for him.
Yeah.
Maybe Coco, but like other than that, it's just like, will it be worth pulling? Honestly, probably not, especially with a lot of F2P stuff that you can use instead.
Yeah, I feel like that was kind of the case with the was it Beacon of the Reed Sea as well, where like you take damage and it can work off field and stuff. Like, it ain't gonna work off field other than for Dare, realistically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not excited about the weapon, like, in the slightest. It's going to be a free weapon banner skip for me, which I will always take, trust me. I might get lucky on the weapon banner, but I don't want to spend on the weapon banner.
True.
Beautiful weapon.
New artifact sets?
For the Hydro one, yes. For the other one, not in the slightest.
The other one looks like it's just made for Dea.
Yeah.
Like, they saw fixed Dea, and they were just like, here's a new artifact set.
Yeah, which doesn't fix the core problems, just a couple of them. Maybe making them a little bit better. Yeah, I'm not excited for the Dea one. I just don't think it's going to be enough. And it's only really, again, going to be super usable on Dea for the 4-piece. The 2-piece is cool. Like, you can now run, like, double 20% HP or whatever.
Yeah. The Hydro one, though.
Yeah, the Hydro one looks very interesting. And now we can finally run double Hydro damage bonus, too. That could be interesting on certain characters, too.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be a good one. Oh, Theory as well. A lot of people... who do you think this artifact is for? This set, the Hydro one.
Hydro Archon.
You'd think so, right? Because that's the next Archon we're getting, we would assume, based on Fontaine. Someone brought up in my chat the other day, and I think this is a phenomenal point to make.
Okay.
You remember the name of the Hydro Artifact set?
No.
It was the Genshin Impact Artifact set.
That's what it's called? Genshin Impact Artifact set?
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's called the
We're on the nose.
Nymph's Dream. In Lisa's story quest... No, sorry, in Lisa's character stories...
Lisa is a nymphoman?
Well, I mean, listen. A character called Nymph is mentioned in it. Nymph is a mage with proficient enough skills to be a field officer. According to Lisa, Nymph was skilled enough to be captain herself, although Nymph came to see Lisa as the more capable one. So I'm thinking maybe Nymph is going to be a new Hydro Catalyst user, or maybe Polearm if they're going to use like a staff magic or something.
Don't do this. Why did you make you were a new
Polearm, dude? You're so filthy. Filthy.
Oh my god. Yeah, new pole arm. That's all right.
Dude, here's the word nymph and then
claymore.
starts nutting together, and I just...
This is what happens when I'm on a break for a week, dude.
What, you become horny on main? Like,
I'm lonely.
oh god. We gotta play games together again soon, man. We gotta.
Please.
But no, I think it could be for a new character. Because don't forget as well, at this point, we have got every single character that was introduced with Sumeru. There is no new Sumeru characters that we are aware of in the slightest.
True.
Kave was the last one. True.
I think they're gearing up for, because Fontaine is what Hydro stuff, so like,
yeah,
we're just gonna gear up for a lot of Hydro. So get ready for that.
Imagine like if Lisa and Nymph were the characters that met in like Sumeru, and Lisa went one way to Mondstadt, she went another way to Fontaine, and she could be our introduction character to Fontaine in one of the next patches. That could be sick.
Yes.
That could be really cool.
I don't think Hoya wants you to say that publicly.
Oh, sorry.
A little too on the nose.
Hey, oh, wait, I've got a call. Jeff?
Uh-oh. Not Jeff. Jeff's the mean one. Oh, you're fired.
So this is the last episode of the podcast, guys. It's been a pleasure. No. I think that could be really cool. I had no idea about this Nymph character until literally like less than a week ago when someone came in chat. If you were in the YouTube comments, let me know who you were.
Literally, I just learned about that 3 minutes ago when you mentioned it.
Wow, but oh damn it, you said when you mentioned it. Okay, my joke means nothing anymore. Thank you for pulling that away from me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm really good at doing that.
Can't have anything when Resinless behavior. Yeah, I think that could be cool. It could also just be for folklore as well, though.
I mean, it'll probably be for multiple characters, because we're going to get probably new Hydro characters. And so they just want to bring it out now so that we can start preparing and farming for it and using it on different characters, and that the theory crafters can, like really break it down who it's good for. And then it's already there. Once these new characters come out and Fontaine comes out, we've already got a Hydro set, like a different one, I should say. Yeah, I'm excited for that one. That one's cool. The Dea one, I'm excited for it only for Dea. I'm going to farm it just for her. But like, otherwise it's like, I feel like it's kind of like a cheap fix in a sense. Like, okay, we heard you. Here's a new artifact set.
I got to pull up. I got to pull up the
Dea
stats of it, because I've honestly already forgotten what the Dea artifact stats even do for the 4-piece, because I stopped paying attention as soon as I realized it was practically only going to be that usable on Dea. Because like artifact farming is okay.
Dude, I don't really like artifact farming anymore. I used to.
Dude, I love artifact farming. It's one of my favorite parts of the whole game. But there's
I don't get anything good anymore.
Well, I do and I don't, but that's not it for me. Like, I think the reason why I'm starting to get slightly more frustrated with artifact farming is because there's so many different unique sets now that are out. You can get some niche, some not. And there's realistically nothing to... There's no reason to, like, switch up a set at this point. Like, I've already got a solid set on my Ayato that does killer damage.
Yeah.
there is no real reason for me to farm this new Hydro set, because even if it's marginally better, he can still do everything in the game.
Do you think that's why they don't want to bring out, or they haven't brought out loadouts yet?
Why?
Because then they think people would farm less and play less, because like, oh well, if we make it easier for you to share your artifacts, you know, between your characters, you'll want to farm less artifacts, because why farm if you can just share and then like quickly change between, you know, because usually when I run a team, two characters on the same team aren't obviously sharing artifacts, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they haven't brought that out yet either. They have that fear.
I think
it's a theory. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's definitely possible. I was talking about this on stream the other day. I think a lot of people forget that a lot of the restrictions on setting certain stuff up comes from storage. Setting up
for mobile users.
Yeah, and like setting up an entirely new UI to be used, like it's not just one button, right? It's gonna be a whole new interface. It would have to be. Or at least save stuff. Like it'd make the file size bigger, undoubtedly. I don't know how much bigger. It might be negligible, or it might be a lot. I'm not a game dev. I genuinely have no clue. I don't know if that's an excuse or not. But like, if they just released artifact loadouts in a very minute form, I don't think that many people would even have an issue with it, but I think a big portion of the Loud community would just go apeshit, being like, this looks incomplete, this isn't right, this is not what we wanted. Like, I don't know. I feel like they will probably do it eventually. They obviously do listen to feedback, because we've had character changes in the past. Very few, but still, we've had it. We've had the underground and overground location markers added to the TP points in Sumeru. A lot of the community feedback gets listened to. It's just I'm still shocked as to why artifact loadouts haven't been added to the game yet after so long of people requesting it. It's like that one thing just continuously flies under the radar for some reason. I don't know.
Maybe it'll be in like 4.0, like the big one, where it's like, here's these huge changes, you know?
That would be nice. It would be pretty damn cool.
Copium. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. New enemies in 3.6. The new what are they called?
Hilichurls?
Yeah, Hilichurls.
Yeah.
I don't want to say harbingers. Like, no, not harbingers.
Harbingers.
Harbingers. Oh no.
Yeah.
They're churling. No, they look really cool. I like their movements.
Yeah.
I like dude. Oh, I'm a sucker for good designs.
Yeah.
And like, I love how they have like the robes cape thing, and and the way he moves around and stuff with the scythe. Dude, sign me up. I'm so excited. They look so cool.
Yeah, I agree. I think they do look very cool. I kind of hope as well, call me crazy for this. I hope there's more of them than there are of the consecrated beasts. I feel like the consecrated beasts are so dotted around the map that you have to go hunt for them instead of it just being like normal enemies. Like, I ain't gonna count.
Yeah.
Kind of sick of just seeing fungi and hilichurls everywhere. I want like a new common enemy type.
Yeah, I agree. Like, it's, especially in the desert, it's usually a scorpion, fungi, some hilichurls.
Yeah.
That's like about it. But like, these guys look really cool. They look really unique.
Yeah.
They honestly look very unique to the new area as well. Like, it looks like they fit in that area.
Yeah, they look a bit bird-esque as well. Like, they've got like hilichurl beaks. It's
yeah. I think they look really cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, you're actually right when you say like something straight out of Bloodborne. Actually,
I'm saying with like the doctor, like plague doctor, like look to it.
It reminds me of like one of the first NPCs that you meet. I can't remember her name, but
I bet you some guy who works at Hoyo was like taking a break, and they're just like, yo guys, I just beat this game called Bloodborne. It's sick. We should like put some stuff in the game from it, like not completely rip off, but like Bloodstarved Beast, put him in, you know.
He's like, yeah, like the really hard combat, and the other guy's like, no, like the design.
The design.
Yeah, not the hard Beast stuff. No.
Yeah, no, but like the new world boss looks cool too, and like the mechanics behind it are sick, because at one point you're supposed to defend it.
Oh,
which
you
I
mean
think is cool.
the weekly?
Yeah, the weekly. Yeah, sorry.
Let's talk about, before we get onto the weekly, because I reckon that'll be what comes with Nahida's story quest.
Yeah.
The world boss, the other one, the Abyss Lady.
What does that remind me? Yes.
I said before Sumeru came out, I wanted I was way off with this, but the idea was still there. I said I wanted a new weekly to be like Ajdaha in terms of like HP and difficulty, but I wanted it to be like a huge forest spider. And the one mechanic that I wanted was that each leg, I know you'd hate that, each leg, or like a crab or something, you know, but like each leg has its own.
This is the last episode. You know what I hate, and you're just like, I want spiders in the game.
I said this before Sumeru even came out, but I was like, I want each leg, like, you know, like Ajdaha has different elements per week.
Yeah.
I was like, I want each leg to have like a elemental shield for 2 or 3 different elements each week that you have to use a reaction to break. So it kind of forces you to use different teams every time, kind of like Ajdaha does. That's kind of what they did with this boss. Not from the shields, but did you read the journal stuff that came out the other day that explains a bit about the boss? I'm going to take that as a no. Okay, slight spoilers here, even though it's official info, it's not really spoilers. The attack that you see in the trailer where she puts like 3 different elemental dots on the ground around you, you have it said, I'm pretty sure it said you have to break all 3 with elemental reactions.
Okay.
And I think it's 4 elements, so one of them is always going to be different.
Interesting.
Yeah, so you're going to have to switch teams up and stuff. It's going to be pretty interesting, I feel like.
I like that.
Same. Yeah.
That's cool. I know we talked about it before, where like we want these bosses to have more mechanics, like more like raid mechanics in a sense.
I want more mechanical skill rather than just HP sponges.
Yeah, I do too. And it looks like they're listening and they're actually putting more into that. I mean, again, we're very early on. I know a lot of people are like, no, we're not. We're like 2.5, 3 years into the game. But like, honestly, in retrospect, we're early on in Genshin still. Like, it's still growing. You know, we have a lot for them to add.
We're not even halfway through Genshin's life cycle.
Yeah. So like, it's still very early on, you know, and I'm happy to see that like we're now starting to ramp up and see more of these cool things that players want. Like better boss mechanics and stuff instead of just HP sponges, like you said.
Yeah, I think one of the big things is people expect a lot, but also these big things have to be in production for a very long time. Like,
exactly.
I don't want people thinking that Hoyoverse are literal magicians and like, just because the patch cycles are 6 weeks doesn't mean the content takes 6 weeks to make, you know? Like,
are you telling me that a video game it doesn't just get made in 2 seconds and put on a disc and then just shipped out?
It's 3 seconds and they don't do discs anymore. It's all uploaded into the brain.
I was gonna say, because people like complain about like, you remember when like new like PS5 games were coming out and they were like $70 for a video game? I'm like, bro, honestly, video games should be more money because of all the production that goes into it and like voice acting, all of this. Like, you think God of War was just made in 2 seconds and they're just like, here you go, $70? No, that stuff is made for like almost 10 years sometimes for some games.
Yeah,
so
a lot of it, a lot of money and time goes into it for sure.
So connecting that to Genshin, it's like, dude, it doesn't take 6 weeks for the new patch to be made. That stuff is in production for months prior.
Oh, years probably.
Yeah, years. For
I reckon Fontaine has been in the works since like Leo, or maybe at least in Azuma. I don't know. I feel like they work on this stuff.
I bet they're already working on
advance.
stuff after Fontaine now.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So like
100%. I mean, Fontaine's got to practically be done. Don't forget, it's.
Oh yeah.
It's
going to be here in a couple months.
Away.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's crazy to say that.
That's not right.
I feel like we just got Sumeru like yesterday.
That's not right, is it? It's not 4 months away.
It's gonna have to be.
No.
Probably like sometime this summer-ish, like beginning of summer.
No.
Because what? Last year in June for the game, for the Summer Game Fest, didn't they show Sumeru off there? Or somewhere around that, I think. Might be wrong.
It was about 7 months ago.
That's crazy.
When Sumeru came, so yeah, 4 or 5 months. Oh my god.
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh my god,
I feel like a lot happened in Sumeru. I'm excited, dude.
Yeah, same. A lot did happen in Sumeru. Like an absolute boatload happened in Sumeru.
I feel like more stuff happened in Sumeru than it did in Inazuma.
Oh.
I might be wrong. It could be because the 5-hour-long Archon quest we got hit with.
Well, what do you mean by more stuff?
I just feel like more of I feel like more events like in the story and like happen like lore wise and stuff. I just feel like a lot got thrown at us.
I think the fact that I agree, by the way, for the most part. I think after this patch, I will 100% agree. Because the one thing is, Liyue and Inazuma both have their underground areas. They have Enkonomiya and the Chasm.
Yeah.
Sumeru is going to get theirs, which is probably going to be Old Kamriar, because we already know that that's underground. Which is going to be super interesting, and I'm so excited to explore that place. I feel like it's going to be the second coming of Enkonomiya lore. Enkonomiya lore was out of this fucking world, and I hope this place scratches the surface on that lore, because my god, very excited for that. But yeah, I agree. I feel like Sumeru's had so much going on.
Yeah, event wise, story wise and stuff like that. Characters.
Also,
I feel like a lot happened.
Also, not gonna. It's this one's interesting, because I agree with you. There has been a lot of events and characters and stories and stuff going on in Sumeru. Do you feel like it's a bit samey?
What do you mean?
I feel like the environment doesn't change that much. At least, okay, it does in between the forest and the desert and stuff, but a lot of the quests, for like a lot of Alhaitham's quest and Nilu's quest and Nahida's first quest and Archon quest and stuff, it's always there's so much forest.
Well, I mean, it's
so much green. I know, but
I understand what you mean, though. I agree. Like, thinking back on it, I feel like a lot of it looks the same because it's just a lot of green, a lot of
I feel like Liyue has a lot of like different places. It has the Luhua pool, which is super sick. It has the forest places. It has the
but then some people might say Liyue is just a bunch of rocks,
Well, Minlin in Liyue is, right? And Inazuma, I mean, people say it's just purple and mountains, which, I mean, a lot of it is, but you got that really cool island with the purple tornado shit. You got the
I feel
forest
like
with the blue lights. Sumeru's got its cool parts too, don't get me wrong. It does.
Yeah, but they also kind of look similar within each other, in a sense. Whereas, like, Inazuma and Liyue like have like specific areas that look different.
Sumeru's
more.
It's also,
I don't know. It's weird.
Huge.
It is.
It's massive. You know what I think it is, actually? I'm probably wrong about this, and I'll happily admit that. I think I'm just wrong. I think it's because it's my first patch, my first 0.0 patch, and it's.
Is it really?
Yeah, Sumeru was my first 0.0. I started playing.
So you played after Inazuma?
Yeah, I played like after Act 3.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm still fit. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, fairly new, but I've been around long enough to catch up and know the majority of things.
Right.
But like at that point when I was playing, I was going through Mondstadt, and then before I could feel like Mondstadt was samey, because it was Mondstadt, then Dragonspine, then Liyue, then Inazuma, now Sumeru. But now that Sumeru's going, it's like I'm playing alongside everybody else, and I'm seeing the same stuff all the time. Because it is the same stuff all the time.
Yeah.
It was always the same stuff all the time before, but I didn't have these long 6-week times to wait.
Right.
Like I caught up with the story in 6 months. 4 regions in 6 months,
Yeah.
So it's that's probably a me thing, not a game thing. Which is understandable.
But no, I understand what you mean, though. Like, it's just like when you look into Sumeru, like, it's a lot of green. A lot of green.
Yeah.
And
a lot of green, then
thing.
a lot of sand.
I'm going to be honest with you. The desert's my least favorite area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
It's my least explored area. I don't even have all the waypoints.
Okay.
I know.
So,
but see, the community knows that I'm really bad at exploration. But...
Me too. Here's the thing. The desert is one of my favorite areas in the game aesthetically.
Okay.
I think the desert's beautiful. I actually thought it looked better with the pyramid tornado going on. I kind of want it back. But I have to kind of agree. I feel like the majority of the desert is all underground, and the overground is... And I mean, what else are you going to do, right? It's a desert. It kind of has to be like that.
True.
But yeah, it takes a long time to traverse. It's huge. There's not much going on the overground once you've done it, at least, like for the quests and stuff. The underground stuff, oh, dude, I loved.
Yeah.
I loved it. But I'm a huge fan of the puzzles and stuff, and the underground areas had so many puzzles.
I think Leeway is still my favorite area, though.
Yeah.
I just love exploring that place.
Lore-wise, Mondstadt is still my fave, even though we barely know anything. It's because I just feel I feel like there's just so much more coming. And then I do like Leo a lot. I like it around the time of Lanham, right? Especially. Feels very
I don't know. Leeway's
cozy.
like my happy place.
Mondstadt's
like
my
Mondstadt
happy
is
place.
too, but like Leeway and Mondstadt, like I feel jolly when I'm exploring those areas. I don't know. Inazuma is just too depressing for me, so I'm not a huge fan of Inazuma. I like exploring it though. And then Sumeru is like, I love Sumeru, but the more I play Sumeru, the more I'm like, okay, I feel like I've seen everything.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again. You know, I don't know. It's weird.
It's also, I feel like it's hard to get past that too.
Yeah.
That's probably a thing that just comes from playing so much as well.
True. Oh, random question. What do you think about MIKA? Did you get him?
No, I didn't.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I did a temple and a few wishes, and he didn't come home, and I'm not that bothered.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, he's okay. I like him, but like,
I saw a cracked physical DPS build with MIKA.
Really?
Yeah, I was doing like 20k physical hits.
Did you know that there's actually a I don't know if I'm allowed to say this actually. Whatever, I'm gonna say it. There's a new character coming out named Eula, and dude, dump truck. Like it's just, oh my god. But anyway, besides that, Claymore user, Ice Queen, beautiful. Has a thing for vengeance. This is really weird. Anyway, I can't divulge too much, right? But apparently MIKA with her, pretty decent. Not gonna lie. Attack speed boost, physical damage boost. Kind of crazy.
Is it Mika actually really bad with Eula?
He's okay. The funny thing is, C6 Benny, jokes aside, C6 Benny is actually better for the burst damage than MIKA. And it's because MIKA has to have up like I think 3 enemies to stack his effect, while for like single target you just get 1 stack, right?
If you play in Eula, there's no enemies left, only the boss.
That's the thing, dude. Like, talking about Eula a little bit, I love her and she's my main, as everyone knows, but like, dude, she's so strong that like it's hard. It's legit a challenge to not kill the enemy prior to your burst going off.
Agreed. Even with a not very
I've
well
ruined
built
it a lot.
Eula, for me, like,
yeah,
it's still ridiculously difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's a cool addition. I feel like he's going to be a very interesting character to try other physical units.
I think it was refreshing to get a new Mondstadt character.
Yeah. Sorry, my voice went.
You went so high that I didn't even hear you. You just went.
Yeah, I was like. Yeah, no, I agree. The conversation was
all right. So he does not like MIKA.
No, Mika's fine. He's just kind of here and there for me. Like, it is what it is.
He's just there. Yeah, I get that.
I'm not over the moon. I think his design is cute. And that's about it. That's about it. I think he's a cute, cool character.
Yeah.
Not including kit and stuff because I haven't got him to try. But in terms of story and stuff, I feel like he could add a lot. I feel like he could. With the shy
What do you think
stuff.
was the last most cracked 4-star character? Because like like when you think of a cracked 4-star, you think Xiangling, Xingqiu, right? Those guys. Who do you think was the last one we got was? Like there was like truly like this is an S tier 4-star character.
If you mean in terms of like this is an S tier 4-star character cracked?
Yes. I would think maybe Kuki, but only after Dendro came out.
Yeah. Without Dendro, I think the 4-star I'd make an argument for, but I couldn't say S tier, but they are really, really, really good. Hazel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's a lot of fun too.
Hazel's fun, cool, different, and really strong for a 4-star unit.
True.
But S tier, not really.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't know, dude.
It depends on your perspective on it, I guess.
Yeah,
to
for
some,
sure.
he's gonna be S tier. To me, it's not like he's like a most needed character.
No.
But like he's very strong still, though. Yeah, I guess Kuki was like the last one that just the top of my head.
I think Kuki is absolutely incredible, dude. Like,
oh yeah, I love her.
I don't think she was. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't think Kuki was that bad. Before Dendro, like she did her job, but she wasn't out of this world. Dendro amplified her though to a whole new level. She went from,
Dendro
like,
amplified
B to
a
S tier.
lot of characters. Yeah,
Big time. Kaching, Kuki, so, like, yeah, so many characters. It's kind of nuts.
It made me love Kaching.
I still haven't built Kaching.
Dude, her with Dendro. Oh my god, she's so fun.
Yeah, I use Dendro Kaching, so
Yeah.
you know,
Mm,
he's also hot.
that is true.
Not that Kaching is, and Kaching simps, calm down. Listen. Yeah, no, I'll hype him's sick. I
I
don't
need
know.
to use my Alhatham more.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I use him a lot. He was who I used to 36 Star This Abyss twice.
Oh, did you? Nice. What did I use?
Yeah.
I used my C6 Ayaka that I just got.
Of course.
I'm finally in whale territory. My bank account's suffering. And then I used my Hu Tao Yulan team, which is not C6 or anything,
Nice.
but like it's one of my most cracked teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used Alhaitham, Kuki, Yalan, and Nahida.
Nice.
Yeah. I love Nahida.
Oh yeah, she's one of like the best Archons.
Yeah.
It's not the best Archon, in my opinion.
In my opinion, she's also the best Archon. I think she's also just a really cracked character.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, she's so fun.
Mhm.
I don't have Raiden, so I can't do the Sniper Nahida team, but I got to
You don't
try
have
it.
Raiden?
No.
I thought you did.
No, the first time she came around with Coco.
Oh yeah.
Like over a year ago. And I was like, I can't decide who I want. I literally in my head couldn't decide because I really wanted both. So I did, and this is on YouTube, I did a coin flip for every temple for which banner I was going to go on. Heads was one banner, tails was the other.
Oh god, yeah.
Right? It's an entire video. And while I was doing it, in my head, I was like, I think I want Coco. And it kept landing on
Coco's
Raiden.
amazing.
And it landed on Coco and went gold, and I was like, yes! Okay, not that I was excited for Coco, but I was excited for Coco.
Coco's awesome.
Yeah, she's great. I don't regret not pulling for Raiden. And then I had a really toxic dude that was like, you don't deserve Raiden anyway if you're not going to C3 her at least. I was like, oh my god. Really? I don't deserve the 2D pixels if I'm not going to spoil them with money.
Just get out of the Genshin community at this point. Just leave. Not you, Bran. The person. Get out. I don't care.
So now I made it a point that I'm never going to C3 Raiden. I might pull for her, but I'm never going to C3 Raiden. Just out of spite.
Honestly, I would do the same energy.
Yeah.
I'd do the same thing.
I'm spiteful, dude. I'm petty.
I am too.
I don't give a fuck. I'm
I
petty.
am too.
But yeah, I've never needed her. Like, and I still
I feel
don't. You know, Coco
Yeah.
helped me a lot more for certain things than I think Raiden would have, especially since Dendro came out and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I had a lot of Electro characters and I built Kuki and stuff. But
Sure.
there's a lot of fun teams that I think Raiden would work well with. Sniper Nahida being one of them. That looks so fun. Oh my god.
I've never seen Sniper Nahida. How does that work? People keep telling me about it, but I've never
I thought you
done
had. It's basically where you use Raiden's E,
it. Okay. And then you put Electro on the enemies, right?
then you just use Nahida E, and it literally, it's like 30k dead. Everything.
What? Do you put the is Nahida the one that's supposed to have the EM on that, or
I think
what's
it's
it called? Raiden.
I can't remember.
Both?
I don't know. I think both. No, I think Nahida's on 4-piece D-pad with a bit of EM, bit of crit. It's like a mix, and Raiden's on EM, I'm pretty sure.
I gotta try
Oh,
that.
dude, you just go around, you do Raiden E, and then go up to unsuspecting Hilly Chills. spread or quick aggravate, whatever it is. Whatever reaction it causes, it's like 30k, 40k, it just dead, gone with a really good build.
I wonder if that even gets more amplified with C2 Nahida.
What does C2 do?
It's the crit.
I mean,
like Dendro reactions can crit, so I think probably
definitely.
right.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to try that.
Yeah, it'd be godlike with C2 Nahida.
Oh my god.
Do you have
I've
C2?
never done that. No, I've got C0 Nahida. I got C3 Raiden.
Yeah, you should try it. You should try it.
And she's on 4-piece Deepwood, but she's EM, Dendro damage bonus, and then crit rate or crit damage. Just kind of like a weird build.
Yeah, that's what it
her.
should be, I think, though. Like a mixture.
Okay. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, do it. Let me know how you feel about it. It's very good.
Yeah.
I expect to see it in a short.
Probably. I finally tried Sniper Nahida.
Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah, there's a lot of fun tunes and correct ways to play certain characters as well. I don't know where I stand at the minute with Genshin spending. To an extent, because they bumped up the price of Primos, and it kind of flew under the radar for a lot of people. Some places weren't affected, but yeah, well, I don't know. They just increased it. It used to be £89 for UK, which is...
Maybe it's the UK thing. The prices are still the same, I'm pretty sure, here in America.
I have it in another couple of countries as well. I don't know about US, but it was £89 in the UK, which equated to about $110. But now it's £99, so it's $100. It equates to $125.
Like here for the $100 top up, it's $100.
Yeah, exactly. But for currency conversion, it's like it shouldn't be £99 because that's $125.
Oh yeah,
see what I mean? Like 99 USD to GBP, it's £79. Basically paying £29 extra, or £20 extra, sorry, for the same thing. You know, I just don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. So I'm probably gonna end up spending a bit less on the game. I think. I don't know. I'll see.
I mean, it's probably a good thing, honestly.
Yeah, but now C2 Nahida sounds really fun.
I mean, just you're creator for the game, dude. Just write it off. You know.
Yo, Jeff. You got any more of those Primos?
No.
Yeah. I don't know. I have to think about it. But
yeah, I feel like the thing is I've been spending more money on the game, which is like a bad thing. But I don't know. I kind of want to create an account where I just go completely FTP on that and just like see how far I can get just as FTP.
That'd be cool.
Like a social experiment type thing.
Yeah, that could be cool.
I don't know.
Wanted to do the same thing.
It's a lot of work though.
It's so hard to keep up with multiple accounts.
Yeah.
It's
everyone always asks me, is like, do you play on this account? Do you play on this account? I'm like, no, because there's enough content for me on like one account.
I get told all the time, make an NA account. It's like, I've got an NA account. I haven't logged onto it in 6 months.
Right.
I just don't have time. I just don't know if there's much left to talk about for this one, and it was a very short one.
I mean, that's fine though. It doesn't need to be like 2 hours long.
Yeah, we just do a super short one, like 45 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
On the next one, we could discuss a lot of other things, to be fair. We could try get guests if a guest wants to join, or we could do a fun one where we like rate each other's builds, or just something fun like that, you know. That could be interesting.
We give each other account reviews and then nut together. That's a good one. That's a good one. That'd be kind of fun though.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. Let us know if you want to see that. We review each other's accounts. That could be very interesting.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
And then people can rate it like in the comments.
Yeah, next one we'll do a fun one, I feel like that'll be good. If on the next one we do a fun one and the one after we do like a roundup of 3.6, that could be...
That could work.
A good way to do it, yeah.
What's the code word? It can't be that.
It's got to be at this point. You've said it about 50 times.
But the whole point of the thing is that when you get to the end, you say, like, we say something, and then that's the... If I say it throughout the whole video, we don't know if they watch until the end.
Never nut together.
Never nut together. That is the code word. Put it in the comments. If you watch to the end, we really appreciate that, because, you know, we put a lot of work into these, you know, even though some people think content creation is just playing video games for people. We put a lot of work into these, okay? And we appreciate you watching to the end. So never nut together. That's the code word. Put it in the comment section.
And I appreciate
also leave a like.
Doro. And we do nut together, but that's not...
Which way do I point? This way?
Mwah.
About to put that in. Zoom in on that and then...
Oh no, the shipping wars. Fuck.
Oh no.
That's
so funny.
That's a fun one though. Fun short one. I feel like that was good.